Out there, we are on the air. It's a brand new season. Just sending out the pat signal. Gonna let out to kick off. It's a little later than I had intended to start, but hey, so be it. Had some depth chart adjustments to make. So it is Teague time. It's week 0, our favorite week to get games in. Where the obvious game of the week, it's a national championship rematch from the past 2 seasons. Wake Forest heads to Stanford to take on the Cardinal and my sleep paralysis demon that is their mascot. Once more, both teams 99s across the board. Jiggles, welcome, welcome. So, we're going to take a look at both teams that we've put together. Unfortunately, the first episode roster reveal is always a long time. Julian Conway is now the starter, now that our two-time Heisman winner, Raphael Elling, has moved on to the NFL. We now have a normal dev athlete, dual threat athlete QB. I think he is quite good. The problem is the normal dev means there's a ceiling. If he is good, though, we could potentially have 4 more seasons of him. We were able to successfully redshirt him last year. Shaq Hyman probably not going to be sticking around long unless he gets some extra playing to hit gold with a 3-star who ended up being a star dev, Austin Buck. We honestly just got him because he was the one pipeline we had at a 3-star QB last year. Better to be lucky than good. Star dev, I don't love his build. Like, he might not end up being useful, but we'll see. We'll see. At halfback, former Gadget wide receiver Ish Jean-Pierre, who mostly was returning kicks last year, moved him to halfback. He is a 99 overall, 3 platinum badges, shifty, sidestep, and armbar, which should be fun. Also has that gold recoup badge, so hopefully he's able to take a beating. We have Alex A. Bliss, contact seeker, who just had the best skill caps. He ended up having 98 speed, 99 excel. Problem is, because almost all of his points seem to have been spent on speed, which are the most expensive, he's not amazing at anything else. His elusiveness, not great. His power is fine, but not strong enough to start really unlocking the good badges. I'm not going to complain about any 98 speed halfback, to be sure. Carrying is very good, shouldn't fumble, but he's definitely a north-south, put your shoulder down, get 4 yards each time type of guy. A converted speed wide receiver, Clarence Tolston, who was one of the last instant commits that we got. He's up to an 83 after the upgrade. Not crazy acceleration, but again, we have another great speed guy. But there's some work to be done. He's going to be mostly returning kicks for us this year. When I have more time to do formation subs, I'll try and get a 3-horned halfback rotation in there, but for the time being, he will see less time. Certainly in this one. At wideout, Cassius Webb, who, just look at the skill caps this guy had. His only caps, he had 3 total, 2 on quickness, 1 on IQ, and he has turned into just an ungodly good wide receiver. I'm now realizing I need to make a quick change on the depth chart when I get back to that. Broderick Bulware out here for his final season, up to a 98, and then still very good players, but it drops off. Stan Steiner will be our 3rd starting wideout, partly because he too, crazy speed, and he didn't even get fully developed. He can get to the 99 speed, hopefully this coming off season. And we also have Cole Carter, basically our 4th wideout. Normal dev 5-star from last year, 84 speed. He is a future tight end, but he'll be getting a little bit of work as our 5th wideout. All our tight ends will be gone after this year, basically. Swearinger's our fullback and 2nd tight end. Rashid Robinson is our pass-catching guy, and honestly, I got Lamar Henderson in the portal and moved him to tight end just so we have another guy graduate and get drafted. But he is in some of our depth chart spots. He'll play a little wideout, he'll play a little tight end. He's in the mix. David Nagata is actually going to be the starting left tackle, even though he is 2 overall less than Gilkin. like his badges, his attributes a little bit more. Overall, be damned. I think he's the better player. Then we get into the 90 plus linemen. Kari Keener starting at left guard. Joel O starting in center. I can't get that last name down. Not a chance. Alani Weil at right guard. And Miguel Rosales. Peep that 99 speed, 98 acceleration, all platinum badges. Any screen pass or outside run, I assume he's going to be beasting and feasting for us. At left edge, John Pedrino, former transfer from Stanford, so a bit of a revenge game for him, finally getting full-blown starting snaps for us. On the right side, AK-47, Ahmad Kingston. Indeed, revenge game for two guys, I believe. Or no, three. Pardon me, Jiggles. Kingston, I think, is just a beast. Look at the badges. He is excellent. Our D tackles are probably the worst they've been in a couple years, but still quite good. Dustin Spiegel, 93 overall gap specialist. Then guys in the 80s, former 5-star Jermaine Dubois, and just a bunch of other solid hands. Christian Woodhead and Forrest Wakefield. Wakefield's going to be getting some starting snaps, actually. They're both out here. Lindsey Whitehead, 99 overall lurking Mike linebacker, was hurt for most of last season. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Emmett Talbot, coming over from Stanford as well. He will be in the mix to be sure. And we don't really have, Kona Follow may play a bit, but our will linebackers don't get used much. We run a 4-2-5. Tim Zolman, don't let that 99 overall fool you. He is basically not going to play for us. His man coverage, terrible. I actually think he might be the worst of these top 5 guys. So it'll be Ladd, Hart, Garrett, and our final former Stanford Cardinal, Emmanuel Cajuste. I might have to learn how to pronounce that name, but he is definitely starting in there along with Ladd. George Hammer, our coverage specialist, former athlete wide receiver who has just developed wonderfully, is our free safety. At strong safety, 2 former athlete tight ends, Major Wooden and the Vanilla Gorilla Big Bill Prisbilla, who this is his redshirt freshman season, already a 91. He is going to be insane next year. Get that run support up. The pass coverage, once that gets up, crazy. But these guys are 2 big bodies who, if they hit you, they can bring the ruckus. Finally, freshman kicker Tito Nava, who 87 power and accuracy. His skill caps are good, so he will eventually be much better, but should be solid. Love the mental clutch kicker badge as well. And a punter, Jim Hendricks, still here, mostly for that natural badge. I think he is capped out at 93 power, 87 accuracy. That's good enough to get the job done. I'm not out here recruiting another punter. So that is the Wake Forest roster. Let's move on up to the depth chart. I'll quickly make that one little adjustment that I forgot to do. Since Webb is our slot wideout, I want Boulware over on the outside. Just to be safe, I'm going to back out, make sure that's saved. Okay. Let's take a look at the team Jiggles and Stanford are bringing to the table. And love that we learned eventually to do the depth chart thing so we actually know who's starting. Data Bello, number 22, named after our fearless leader out here. 89 speed, 96 throw power. Guy looks like a beast. Also, love any quarterback that wears a number that isn't between 0 and 19. Sidney Tootin at halfback, along with Lester Naylor. That seems like a crazy 1-2 punch. And for all we know, Mentor and Lang will be in the mix in some formation subs. Jason Britton, Matt Shank, George Easy, Garrison Chambers, just all these 90-plus overall, 96-plus speed wideouts. Burners, hither and yon. Cooper Costello, oh, that is a very good, pure, true tight end. pure possession, 6'5", 245, but 87 speed. Got some badges on him. The line, oof, yeah. See, that is without question a better offensive line than mine. Mike Chick. Love that he's out here. Same draft, same recruiting class as Raphael Elling. Jiggles and I got into recruiting battle over him, and also into recruiting battle over Elling. I got Elling, he got Chick, and both have been key parts of our teams since that day. Nick Esponda. Oh, interesting. Two power guys on the outsides. A pure power edge rusher that got to 93 speed. Jiggles, if you're here, is he originally a pure power archetype, or did he change after some upgrades? Converted linebacker. Interesting, though, that it would get pure power. I am intrigued. I would like to see what his finesse ability is. Usually pure power guys, their finesse is like sub 70. Wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a glitchy little player, and I love it. This is the sort of weird guy that you usually only see on my team, like the tight ends who became the most powerful safeties on earth. I dig that very much. Oh, wow, yeah. That is a D line. Juan Funk, who was a 95 last year, up to a 99, and he's just got everything. The speed is crazy, badged up, going to be a menace. He had an interception, if I remember correctly, in the first half of the Natty last year. JP Winbush. Oh, Matt McMillan, who Jiggles and I were fighting over in the portal. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The Stanford team, unless something drops off here, definitely stronger on paper than Wake Forest this year. It's close. It's, comparing an A plus to an A, but I know where things are looking here. Pollard, who came back, threatened to leave in the portal. Looks like Jiggles reacquired him. And where did... Sorry, I got distracted looking for the former Colorado corner that I believe went to Stanford. I could be mistaken, though. Safeties are crazy. Ah, there he is. Tim Soliday moved to strong safety. And, oh, interesting, playing out of position, but I kind of dig it. He's got the height, and he did great things for Colorado last year. Was Colorado's best defensive player and led the team with, I believe, 4 interceptions. Ooh, Kurt Hearn's great kicker out here, and another former Colorado Buffalo, Rico Rochelle, probably the best puncher in the nation. Oh, they wouldn't let you change the position. Hey, you know what? When it's the secondary, there's basically no penalty, I don't think. On the return team, Chambers Chambers makes sense. Third down back is Naylor, so some split work. And Lucien is the power halfback. All right, well, when you also lump in the fact that the most important position, quarterback, Data Bello definitely looks stronger than Conway, and the roster that I just saw, I think that we are going to start the season with a loss here. Also, weird history where Jiggles and I have played our two teams in this league 5 times now. This is not me complaining, just if a pattern continues, Jiggles has won every regular season matchup, is 2-0 in that. I won our 3 national championship games. It's the regular season, including his last win was a revenge game after my first natty. All right, enough chit chat and jibber jabber. Let's do it to it. Indeed, yes. All I want is for it to be a good, memorable game. You know what? Let's maybe see some. Got any other fun away uniforms? All white could be okay. Not a lot of options here. All right, we'll just stick with the. Yeah, no. The all whites are kind of neat. Give that a go. I don't think I've changed jerseys once in this game, so good thing. Wake Forest does not give many options. It's not like some teams where you'll have like a dozen. Oh, my sleep paralysis demon. Good lord. Terrible knees. Ugh. And here's the Jiggles. Oregon Exhibit A. Oregon. Pronouncing it kind of like a spice. Or oregano. What am I? Oh, sorry. I'm forgetting how to talk. I'm going to have a drink of water and reset myself. And we will receive first a hot day, 96 degrees here in California, and virtually no wind to worry about. Heck of a way to kick off whatever number season this is. It's our 10th, so I guess that would make it 2035. And Tolston will kneel it out. So Conway out of Houston, Texas. He did play parts of 3 games last year. Basically, I think he played 7 or 8 quarters. Looked good, but definitely is not Raph Elling. Play action to start. And an incompletion to start. Well covered by the Cardinal. The lineman held. He had time. He looked around. Just no options were open. And Alex A. Bliss gets 9, and Pollard hurt already. So it'll be 3rd and short when we come back from the break. And looks like we get the QB fall forward. Flip a coin. They give it to us, 1st down. And he does rush for 3 yards there. Make it 2nd and 7. Hand off to Bliss. Oh no, pardon me, that is Ish Jean-Pierre. IJP gets the 1st down. And that's a sack and a fumble. Run forward. Well, we only end up losing 2 yards. Thankfully, our center got back there and scooped up Conway's fumble. Halfback screen. And IJP ends up getting 10. That'll make it 3rd and 2 now on the Cardinal side of the field. Of note, we are not in field goal range, especially with our new freshman kicker, who does not have a boot like our previous kicker did. And IJP gets the 1st. Move those chains. Empty backfield now. Ooh, threw a jump ball to Steiner, but incomplete. Intended keeper for Conway, but he didn't have the speed and the blocks weren't there. Loss of 2. 3rd and long. And that will end our drive. We will have to punt. Lane Waitman. Indeed. Another 1st down, we would have probably been in field goal range, my man, and instead pushed us back. All right. Well, about equal to if it had been a touchback. Ball booted out at the 20. Wow, Britton and Boulware, look at that matchup. Beastly. Number 22, Data Bello, under center. We did see him for, I believe, a snap or two in the Natty, but he did get benched after a tough playoff run that Stanford played well in spite of. Oh, boy. See, Jiggles? You'll get your vengeance. One play, 80-yard touchdown. An 8-second drive, probably. Great cuts, great blocks, and that spin forced my two defenders to run into each other and slow each other down. They basically blocked each other. And there was former Cardinal recruit, Cajuste, who was the last man trying to chase him down. Tootin rushing TD. Oh, pardon me. That run took 11 whole seconds. All right, got to brush it off. Oof, we have to start at the 14. Tolston unable to evade the defender there. So 86 yards if we want to tie this game. And that'll be a loss of a yard after the longest handoff in history. And another loss of a yard. 3rd and long. Three and out. And the way things build on each other, this is a first down and 5 more yards from a field goal. No. Now he's only averaging 40 yards per carry. Well done, D. Jeez, great blocks, and Tootin's just... Clearly Tootin's the only player on Stanford that's touched the ball, and it's gone very well for them. Already sitting at 103 yards on the ground, plus that 12-yard reception on the previous play. And that double agent Padrino is hurt. I believe McQueen will step in. Gain of 3. Oh, Tootin's had a great start. You also have a crazy good offensive line. You know, all these things contribute. And nice stand. Okay, we bend but we don't break. If we get lucky and either block or this field goal misses, that'd be great. Well, that doesn't happen. It's a 2-score game, but I'm still happy it's 10-0 and not 14, which easily could be. The important thing now, the offense needs to do something. If for no other reason, then there is momentum in these games. We are on the road. Not a lot of room to work with. We need some positive drives so players can heat up and not be cold and playing worse. Looks like Bliss in the backfield. I am questioning why we're running the ball so goddamn much. And Double B with a huge catch puts us in field goal range. We catch a break on 3rd down. Hey, he's only a 98 overall, Jiggles. The 99's Cassius Webb. Third sack of the day. I also can't be upset because, yes, allowing that many sacks in one quarter, not great. This is likely the best team in the league, so... Second and 14, pushed back to the 28. And Bliss will successfully get 6 yards. Empty backfield now on 3rd and 8. And overthrown by Conway, we will be forced to try and kick. So Nava out for his first field goal try of his college career. Makes it a one-score game. We're lucky to have points at all on that drive. The big bull wire catch saved our bacon a bit. Indeed, BB got me 3. All right, Stanford needs 83 yards this drive. And instantly a first down. Britton with the catch, but getting hurt, tackled by his former teammate Cajuste. That's one of those last names, if I recruited him, I would have changed it just so it's something I can pronounce confidently. I'll learn how to pronounce it. I should have done that before the game. Hindsight 2020. Oh, Major Wooden with a big hit. That'll be a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Data Bello looking quite good, but Tootin really the star of the show for the offense early on. Play action. Easy first down work. EC30 with the hit. That's what he's going to be called now. EC30. And that will be a sack. Just completely unblocked. We must have sent an extra rusher there. And why was our D tackle lined up on the edge? Whatever. Dubois did well with it. 2nd and 16. Big pass break up there. That'll make it 3rd and long. It'll fade throw. Swatted away. EC30 with a tight coverage. And that's our first true stop of the day. Nicely done, D. Fair catch will be called. Starting from our 14. We need 86 yards. We want to tie this game. That is a tall order. And Bliss will get 3. Oh, pardon me. Ish with 3. I don't love that my two halfbacks look so similar if I don't see their number. It's a small problem, but... Gain of 3 more. Well, when you're going to nickel and dime, you need to be perfect. So 3rd and 4 coming up here. And Steiner's first college catch. That'll be a first down. Move the chains. IJP gets 7 on the carry. Direct snap to Ish, and he gets the first. Clock starting to wind down here for the first quarter. Keeper for Conway. He holds on, gets 7. And that'll do it for the first. Well, Jiggles, we've gotten what we wanted. A good game so far. Stanford leads 10-3 after 1. Indeed. Jiggles saying it's been a good game to start. And finds Cole Carter, first down. Ball right at midfield from the horrific logo. Boulware with another difficult catch. Be a gain of 8 for number 88. Oh, Bliss with a big carry. First down up to the 26. Gain of 24 on that one, I think, unless I'm forgetting a play. It happens. Another handoff to Bliss. Another 10-plus yard pickup. We're in the red zone at the 14 now. Keeping on that hurry-up offense. Just handing it off to the man again. Stanford will force the timeout with the injury. Second and 9 at the 13. And Conway will get 5 on the QB keeper. We're, inside the 10 on the hash. If we don't succeed here, it's likely a missed field goal coming up. Make that 4 sacks taken on the day, and if we weren't going to pick up the first down, I'm actually kind of happy we got moved back. That gives us a better kicking angle. Nick Esponda, that freak of nature, former linebacker we were going over earlier. He came out pure power archetype, but has 90-plus finesse moves. Tito Nava for 3. All right, Tito's 2 for 2 to start his college career. Oh yeah, Esponda looks crazy. He's a freak. Weird players like that are what make this game so fun. So starting from the 17, it's 1st and 10. Pick! And it's the former 5-star Forrest Wakefield. Jiggles just saying, not like that. I feel you. That is as rough a place to turn the ball over as possible. We literally just start in the red zone now. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now, Stanford has done a great job holding us out of the end zone. Oh, Conway. Big pickup. He already has 11 carries. He is going to end up in the infirmary. 1st and goal at the 3. And he will just waltz it in himself. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Indeed, that was a huge swing, Jiggles. Extra point is good. It is 13-10 now. The Vanilla Gorilla Big Bill Prisbilla with a monster hit and the John Cena emote. You cannot see him. In case you can't tell, I'm going to have the most fun on earth saying that man's name. He gets the full double nickname each time. It's not Bill Prisbilla, it's the Vanilla Gorilla Big Bill Prisbilla. 6'6", almost 250 pounds, playing safety. And one of the slot corners in our dime package. Anyways, 3rd and 7 as I stop gushing over. Oh my god, some violence there. It'll be a 3 and out. I was talking about momentum earlier, and it seems we've seen one of those classic momentum swings, basically at the change of the quarter. All of a sudden, everything going my way. The plot armor is thick and shiny. Indeed, almost another pick, but at least a punt instead. Not the complete death of field position and further tanking any confidence for your QB. Gain of 8 on the run there. Now going right under center. And Bliss with a first down. I'm actually surprised how much action Bliss is seeing. Oh, that was Ish. And he only gets 1. Ish in the receiving game gets 7 that time. It'll be 3rd and 2 at the Stanford 49. If you don't convert, we will be punting. Big play coming up. Another sack. Huge stop by Stanford there. Jaleel Ziegler. Or Siegler. I like Ziegler. It sounds better to me. It's probably Siegler, though. I should call people by their actual name, not what I think is fun to say. Gross. What a terrible punt. They start at the 31. And maybe another big swing already, because the stop, the poor punt, and now Stanford has a first down, and they're near midfield. Razor-thin margins this game. Well, so far. For all we know, the momentum will swing one team's favor. Jiggles and I have had tight games that did not end tight. Wow! You do not want to hit Big Bill Prisbilla. 3rd down. Big play. Aggressively swatted away by Wakefield. So Stanford has to punt around midfield as well. Both defenses looking outstanding. We start at the 22. I wish I knew why we were calling this many QB runs, because most of them are poor. Well now, this is looking like a 3 and out with great field position for Stanford coming up. We need a miracle on 3rd down here. Also to potentially keep Conway healthy. He's getting the crap kicked out of him. Braden John's first sack of the day, the 6th combined by Stanford in the first half. Until the 3rd down bomb, says Jiggles. Oh, very true. The third down cheese is real. 3 receivers at the top of your screen, Beware at the bottom. There it was to Stan Steiner, the 98 speed redshirt freshman. And how insulting for poor Stanford. Conway to Steiner, having our own little white boy summer. That's an inside joke that Jiggles just happened to recruit more Caucasians than what is average. Nothing more to it than that. I just think it's hilarious. Gain of 7 there. Ooh, little RPO to Steiner. And it'll be 3rd and inches now. Big play coming up. And IJP gets the first down. Move those chains. Gain of 2, and we lose our right tackle, Rosales. Do not love that. So one of the Nagata twins will check in. David and Lawrence. One of them was named David Nagata. I happened to recruit 2 guys, same draft class, from the same hometown, so I just decided they're twins now. Wide open. Oh, to Rashid Robinson, and get off him, you're too little. The stiffest of arms. I feel like the young people say pause after a sentence like that. Jeez. It's 1st and goal at the 6. Direct snap to Ish. And he gets the big stiff arm, too. Jiggles saying can't stop the flood. Fair, fair. And IJP into the end zone, rushing touchdown now. So Stanford will basically have a 2-minute drill coming up. Kick is up. Kick is good. 10 plays, 77 yards, just over 3 minutes to do it. And we were very lucky because that drive started out 2 tackles for loss. It was 3rd and 20, and we got blessed. Wound up getting 7. The double stack, my God, Jiggles. Unfortunately, we see that every day. And EC30 with the TFL. And the wide receiver screen getting some yards, guys. Hello? What is happening? Okay, we're good. We're good. Slight delay. 3rd and 3. Huge play coming up here. They do not want a 3 and out, giving us 2 minutes. Oh my God. Literally just a mistake by Data, an unforced error, if you will. So we have a minute 49, 3 timeouts. Need 67 yards. Jiggles saying one thing after the other. It's still very close, at least, with lots of time left, but I feel you. This quarter has been a nightmare for you. Oh, Data might get benched again at this point. Oh! And a pinball sack job. Loss of 7. I think Stanford's trying to make sure that we don't end this half with the ball in our hands. That's got to be the 7th or 8th sack Conway has taken in the first half. Morales with 3 already. He has taken the beating. And looks like we are intentionally burning clock right now, which I don't mind. Stanford burns 1 timeout. Smart move. 65 seconds. 3rd and 16. Now, do we go for it and try and keep the drive going? Nope. Clock killing measures. Stanford now down to 1 timeout. 61 seconds left. And after the 3 and out, we will be punting. First and 10. 53 seconds left. Stanford down to 1 timeout. Oh my God! The violent scene there. 3rd and final timeout called by Stanford after the 8-yard pickup. From their 29. 46 seconds to play in the half. Data keeps himself in major wood and sheds the tackle easily and clobbers him. Throw on the run, nearly picked by Hammer. First down picked up on our side of the field, but the clock will keep running. Bello spikes it. So 2nd and 10. Bello gets rid of it before AK-47 drags him down. Good awareness there. 3rd and 10. Had to avoid the pass rushers, so we managed to hold them off. This will basically conclude the half, though I assume we either kneel or just a little itsy-bitsy cute running play. The fullback's out there. You know it's that sort of time. Indeed, Jiggle saying that drive just stalled. And IJP with just 6 vanity yards to end the half. Just to help the old box score along. Hell of a half. I feel very lucky to be up by 10. We basically ran away with the second quarter score-wise. Stanford has 7 rush attempts for 112. We have 39 for 100. That does include, I think, 7 sacks we've taken. But we have 39 rushes. It's like we're out here running the Navy offense. Every deep ball just goes for me. It's ridiculous. But we haven't had too many. But you're right. The most significant one, that bomb to Steiner on 3rd and 20 for sure. All right, Stanford receives a start. At their own 16, they need 84 yards to shorten this lead down. Why aren't you guys running more? It's working so well when you do. 39 carries we were credited with is crazy. Ball knocked out. Wakefield is so good. Like, he shouldn't be starting based on overall, but wow, I am impressed with what he's done so far. Third down. Well, Bello smart enough to get rid of the ball. That was nearly an insta-sack for Kingston. Jiggle's saying he looks unplayable. So, I mean, Conway looks really rough with his taking every sack known to man. I feel like we can't judge it based on each other. We're probably bringing it. If we don't have the two best defenses full stop, we have two of the best three, and Auburn's up there. Like it's hard to gauge when we're playing each other, bud. Julian, throw it. Good man. Like it's 3rd and 1, not the time to take a damn sack. And we get another coin flip tush push. First down. IJP with the first down. Ball now at the 48. Bit of a low snap. Just throws it to Robinson. First down. Oh, was this bad against Bama, too, apparently. Shoot. Ah, that's why you benched him mid-game. Well, hey, you've seen much more of him than I have. And Robinson, back-to-back receptions. We're in the red zone now at the 19, 2nd and inches. He's going to have 25 carries credited to him by the end of this. Too many keepers. No gain at all there. Just ran into the D. Too many keepers. He also has not slid once. I got spoiled by Elling, basically. What a beast Esponda is, my God. And the scary thing, too, is most of these sacks, it's not just one guy getting there. It's 2 to 3 Cardinal players. Defense, only thing keeping this from being embarrassing. Fair. I mean, I feel like I've also gotten a lot of very fortunate plays on offense where we're getting just enough to score. Case in point. Still, 2-score game. Big Bill out here. I'm having so much fun watching that big number 40 fly around the field, crushing people. Tootin has only had 4 carries. He's 117 yards. Another instant first down for him. He's been electric today. Oh, that RPO completed. Gain of 5. I think that is the first TFL for, well, he's had now 5 carries. First one that didn't go excellently for Tootin. Data with the heave and the throw. To the 3rd row. My guy. There's so much power on that. Right, Jiggles? Have you seen a deep shot miss like that before? Like, we've both watched literally over 100 games apiece of this. All of yours hit, all of mine hit, all of his miss, Jiggles says. Conway already has 21 carries. Jeez. Well, one thing, though, he's one of those weird athlete dual threats that had good deep accuracy. He already has that silver dot badge. Like, Conway's a weird one. His caps are kind of trash, but he's already good enough. We'll see. I might not keep him, but I like what I've seen so far. Slide, you dummy! But he's taken contact every single one of those carries as well, of which he's up to 22 now. Technically not a sack, but not a good result. Very lucky to get those 8 yards from IJP on that screen pass. And Jean-Pierre gets the first. Bliss with 8. And that'll be a loss of 2 for Bliss. Didn't follow his blockers, just ran to the red jerseys. Of note, we are not in field goal range. We need the first down or we're punting. So fortunate. Could have easily been sacked there. Finds the open Steiner. First down. Jayle's just saying, oh, look, another catch. The third down cheese has been funky as hell today. What's it like to have a functional passing game, he asks. Good. I'm going to be honest, I wish Conway would not take so much contact, but it could be worse. When he throws it, he's at least usually on target, so I'll take it. Why? And that touchdown throw was actually by Shaq Hyman. Conway got injured on the previous play. I noticed number 11 on the pass there. So I guess having my QB take 25 hits in less than 3 quarters, not a great idea. Jiggle saying, what a disaster. It's not... Oh, God. Going for 2 to try and make it a full 21-point lead here. That's more what to expect out of Hyman, though. I got one of the best dual threats from an accuracy standpoint in Conway. I literally recruited Hyman because of his last name. He's not exactly good. He's a warm body. Gain of 2 there. Ladd and Hammer teaming up on the tackle. Now, if Bello can straighten things out, this is a good opportunity here for Stanford. With our starting quarterback hurt already. Oh my God. He's thrown more passes to Wake Forest hands than his own. I mean, valid, my man. I'm sad, but yeah, I think he's going to the bench. I mean, at least you have... And he's hurt again. Conway came back in and took another sack. If he can't beat Wake Forest, he can't win a natty. Ooh. I mean, fair. You do have 2 excellent options. I mean, 3. Your third string guy, isn't he like an 86? So Hyman back out there. And we lose Bliss now. It'll be a 3-and-out. We are punting. Also of note, there have been a lot of in-game injuries in this one. Like, we are killing each other. Incomplete. That one wasn't Bellows' fault. That was the receiver couldn't hold on. That throw to his shoelaces was Bellows' fault. Gets the wide open man on third down. That was well needed. Now Stanford hurrying things up. And I can see why, because we have a weird mix of players out there. Oh no. George Hammer with the pick. A literal face palm and some surrender cobras. Yikes. Jiggle's saying he's unplayable. Oof. Conway back out there. This man is a glutton for punishment. Death wish Julian Conway. Oh my God. Boulware cooked his man. And the deep ball was on point. Yikes. Like, he had 5 yards on him. That's nasty. You know, it might be worth checking, like, because Hitchcock, way back in the transfer that I got in like season 2, he had some terrible traits. It was like paranoid or something. Like, maybe there's something up. Good call, Jiggles. Better to find out at the start of the season than the finish. That's why we play the good teams the first week. You have Auburn next week. We have the Jack combo. I have Virginia Tech. So we just keep matching up with top 15, 99 overalls. Oh, check down and aggressive trait. So 2 weird traits. That might be the issue then. First down picked up by Stanford. And Bello hearing all of our terrible comments now, wanting to fix things up. And that will do it for the third quarter. We're heading to the fourth 8. I'm going to be honest, shocking results so far. Literally, all of my receivers' targets combined are less than the number of carries my quarterback has. And we're still doing fine, even though he's not great at it. I don't know. It's weird. Oh boy. Going for it. I guess you have to at this point, but a lot rests on this fourth down. Gets the throw off clean. Honestly, I think that's on the receiver. Can't win a game with only one part of the team working. Yeah, well put, my man. Conway, stop it. That's why you can hand the ball off. Oh, I forgot about that, right? Literally, your first play on offense was that 80-yard touchdown. It's been nothing since. Like, no points since the first quarter. Damn. Blocks held up. He managed to find Robinson. First down. Fullback's out there. Oh, Ish got hit in the mouth. Gain of 1. Took a full Nesty plunge, flat back bump to the grass. And now he's hurt. Oh yeah, your defense looks incredible. You nearly have double-digit sacks on my O-line of all 90s. Well, except my left tackle. Old David Nagata. Like an 86. Oh well. 3rd and 11 at the 16, and death. The 10th sack of the day for Stanford. So Hyman might need to meet his playing time goal just because Conway can't play 16 games of this. He had no chance. He is going to get hurt a lot. Field goal is good. I could just settle for a competent drive at this point, says Jiggles. Valid. Well, gained 3 on the first play. Maybe Bella will hear you. And 1-yard gain, gets tackled by Whitehead. Oh boy. Whitehead with the pick. Bello at least keeps it from being a pick 6, getting the tackle himself. But yeah, that is not a banner day for your boy. Jiggle's just saying that's incompetent. I'm not meaning to laugh at your pain. It's just the comedic timing of that was a little funny. I think he's been hit 30 times. $31. I love the effort. He was definitely past the line of scrimmage. So literally we lost 13 yards after the interception. The old 3-and-out field goal. Yikes, Bello can't hit anything right now. This is worse than... Oh, it is worse than the Natty. You're absolutely right. Our second sack of the day. McQueen, who has checked in. John Pedrino, who I was excited to see featured, as he's a former Cardinal, got injured in the first quarter. We haven't seen him back. But McQueen, next man up. Indeed, I can't wait to see like the number of carries Conway's credited with. We'll definitely go through the box score after this. It's such a wacky outlier of a game. We'll need to see how many of our players got hurt, because, my God. For game 1 of the year? Jeez! Can you... Like, just throw the ball out of bounds at some point, bud. I realize I don't think I've checked Conway's traits. You think Oblivion's sense of pressure might be there? Whew. Oh, well, I'm glad you checked. I didn't. I'll take nothing over a bad one. Ooh, good punt. All right. Hammer and then EC 30. Gain of 6. Bello on the ground. What the hell was that? Also worth seeing the drops. Fair play, Jiggles. $30. He actually has 30. 30 carries. He has slid 0 times. Oh, okay, just throw a hospital ball, why don't you? 2-minute warning. That was a completion? Wow. And a loss of yardage finds Tolston. That was a crazy throw there. There's so many bodies where the ball went. Oh my God. So a tip drill leads to the 4th pick of the day. I mean, that was an arm punt more than anything else, but the former tight end got those soft hands of Major Wooden. But a disaster piece for Data Bello, to be sure. And it was actually EC30 who tipped the ball to Wooden. And that should do it. And you can put her on the board. Yes, the Demon Deacons pull out the Week 0 victory. Coach Bello and Coach D-Chuck shaking hands at midfield. Really, player of the game? I mean, yeah, the completion rate looks great because he didn't throw the ball away once. He just ate every ounce of contact. Makes sense that's his highlight for the day. Worry not, I will check the box score just once we back. All right. Yikes, the third downs tell a tale. We were 50%, Stanford was 7. You can't win if you're not converting on third, to be sure. And the turnovers for no, we did have the fumble, but recovered it. So Bello had 132 yards, 41%. Oh, that's ugly. That's very ugly. Tootin was superb, 14.8 yards per carry. Naylor also very good, 6.8 yards per carry. Not much to receive because not under 20 passes were caught. And the defense, my. 3 sacks for Morales, 2.5 for Esponda, Chick and Ziegler, 1.5 each. Then Waitman, John, and Kuma, Funk, and Winbush all getting a few. So Conway had went 23 for 29, 78%, took 12 sacks in the process. Hyman went 2 for 3 with a touchdown. Bliss, 7.2 yards per carry. That is the quietest 100-yard game I've ever seen. I can't believe he had that. How many carries did we have as a team? 64. Crazy. In the receiving game, Boulware had finished with over 100 yards. Steiner had 6 catches for 79. Webb, very quiet, 5 for 30 in his first game in the slot. Robinson, 4 for 67. IJP caught 4 passes, 26 yards. And Cole Carter with a single catch. Only sacks for us were Dubois and McQueen. However, the 4 picks, Hammer, Wakefield, Whitehead, and Wooden, all coming up pretty big. Wakefield was superb. A TFL, 7 tackles, a pick, 2 pass deflections. You just earned yourself the starting job, my man. Well, you could have been anywhere else in the world, and you chose to spend it with us. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Let's just see, are we good to advance? We'll make sure Palm has his stuff done. We'll be back with our next one either later tonight or tomorrow as we take on Virginia Tech. No longer in the ACC, but as per the conditions of us going independent, they still have to play us. Take care. We'll see you later.